on my way to meet Wonderhussy. I'm on this mining road and about to probably too zoomed in for you there. So I'm going to meet her at the top of this mountain at a mine, and then it's all dirt roads from there into Tecopa. So I'm going to shoot a bunch of clips of this little trip. Should be fun. We'll see. It sure is pretty. What are you looking at? There's cattle up in here. Longhorns, man, that's pretty cool. I didn't expect to see that. So, sorry for the extreme close-up. There's cattle up in here. Anyhow, the road went from a nice road to a shit road, but it's okay. Saw a guy coming back this way, and I asked him if the mine was up here. He says about like 12-13 miles, so it'll probably take a half hour. I've been driving about 15-20 minutes already, so we'll see. Figured I'd stop and show you the cattle. She's here. Ha 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 ha. That was good.
Hi, Mark. Thank you for coming. Well, hold on. I'm going to shoot this for mine.
All right, that was fun. So I'm following her down the mountain now, and she's awesome. We just had a really good chat here. But that's it. So hang on. I know it's all jumpy and clippy, and I wasn't holding the phone right. I don't have my mic hooked up or anything, but from here on out, it should be better quality. What the hell do I know? The Astro van is so cool. Is there anything cooler? Yeah, look at this thing. But look at the size of this thing. Yeah, I'm sticking with the Astro van.
Paying for more storage.
Say hi.
Hi. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Okay, man. Thank you so much for letting us try to. Did you take this off? Oh, good for you, man. So you're an artist as well as a visionary. Appreciate it. All right.
1, 2, Mary Poppins.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll surely sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Woo! You never know where you Mary Poppins sing along. That's a great song.
Jackie, call her. How's that?
Carla's
too much?
Yeah, I don't need much. Carla's gonna sleep for a week.
I think when you guys left, what time was it?
What time was it?
11?
Probably 2:30 or
What? I thought it was around noon that we left.
Was it?
Well, we left
right
our
after
house.
you guys left,
Yeah,
what
we
ended
left
up
our
happening
house
is
around noon, and we were behind you guys. So.
the dogs were like, can we rest, Dad? So I went and rested.
They asked you, right?
Because the dogs made it. See, that's why you need a dog, so you have an excuse to take a nap.
You could do that too, or you look at them and go like, oh my god.
You know, I wish I would have caught that because now I'm just shooting video.
Oh, bat in the machine! Yep, bat in the machine! That's sacred witch talk. You can't capture that.
The bat cave.
Every time he was yawning off your dinner, he didn't wait. We were boring. Well, you know, but that's fine. I've had a long day. Well, he said he's been cooking since noon. I'm sure he was. That was a big dinner. It was really nice. It really was. Okay, let's make sure we latch this up behind us. They're very... Usually they lock you in when you're here, man. They put a padlock and everything. It's like, it's kind of scary.
I ain't a scare.
I might do a cheese plate if I'm feeling real ambitious. Here, I'll let you guys slide back.
Well, good morning. I'm in the travel trailer here. 2 nights in a row so far I have not slept. We got a few drinks at night. A little dinner party last night. You just saw some clips from that. It was a good time. Sarah cleaned this place up. It's awesome. Listen, every morning everybody asks some of my regiment. I eat 2 of these liver pills every morning. I have 2 of these. This helps your body to produce its own testosterone. I would never take testosterone because then your body stops producing it. And yeah, just got a little bathroom here. I brought some watches because sometimes I'll change my watch in a single day. I can't help myself. It's fun. Hey, these hitching rings I got to bring up to Sarah now. We're going to put them on a post vertically. And she bought some bands. And I'm going to show the gals some workouts to do to stay fit, keep the muscle tone up. And yeah, and would you believe I only brought the pair of shorts I was wearing? I just, moments before I left the house, I threw a bunch of stuff in a bag and left. Not too much thought. Hang on a second, and let's do our little walk up to the casita. A little potassium. I have all the keys to all the outbuildings here, and I found a lot of material to help the girls save money. I'm just locking this because it's down here on the street, and there's probably almost 0 chance of any sort of crime happening, but yeah, better safe than sorry. Sarah's trailer here, this big Kwanzaa hut here, is an amazing shop with a bunch of hot rod parts in it, and then they've got this little trail cut into the side of this berm. I just want to point out that where they live here, it's a pretty decent defensible position. I can't help but think that way. Although, if you got on the high ground there, you could totally take them out. So, you heard it here first. My billy goat climb here every morning. She said she'd be ready by 8. Actually, she said 7, but I think we'll find out. Hello?
Really, it's just do not disturb. Alright,
Will you do that, please? Not everything I brought, but yeah. Rest of us in the truck. We got to unload the van too. All right, so we are moving along. Yeah, thank you. Got the helper here. Very good helper.
Yay, I can be useful.
She's been great. So the opening is not tall enough, and it's a little bit narrow for the new door. So not a big deal. I'm going to take this jam out of here and knock a 2x4 over, possibly remove one, get up in here, see if there's an actual header up there, basically raise that up. It's all, you know, very simple, straightforward, no big deal. I've only done it, you know, if I've done it once, I've done it 100 times. And this took minutes. I mean, we were really drinking coffee and BS, and so just keep working. Oh yeah. You guys remember the tote, right? Alright, so the door is in. I still have to shim it. Of course, the walls of the structure are not plumb. So the top of the door is out a little bit. Bottom's in a little bit on this side. It's pretty flush on that side. It's out a little bit on this side. Not a big deal. Just means when I go to trim it, I got to do some custom work on the trim. I had to take a 2x4 out here, which was fine because this is still a jack stud on this side. It doesn't look like it's a header to me. It looks like it's just a 2x4, which means it's probably just framing above this. And there was a piece of 3/4 inch there that was in my way. Thank God, that's all it was. It was it's probably inside the structure. And obviously when the lock sets go in, it'll close better. So the idea will be I'll trim it from the outside first. Keep in mind, I still have to put the shims in. This isn't perfectly set, but it's set. This is where it's going to be. So I'll do 2 or 3 sets of shims here on both sides to make sure that these, you know, the door jamb is perfectly straight and secure. Just clearing my throat here. I will make sure to put real long screws in here, right? This is where your locks are. It makes it a little harder for somebody to kick the door in. And then we will use spray foam in all the gaps because it's a pretty big gap, and the spray foam's a good idea. You don't need spray foam, but spray foam's a good idea here because it helps seal out for all the dust here and the critters. Excuse me. What is going on this morning? It's all the dust in the air here. There's a lot of dust. You're breathing dust in. It's crazy. So after the spray foam goes in, I'll trim out this inside. And it'll be perfect. And then we'll put the steel door back on. And that's going to be great. So I'm going to do a much better molding than what was here before. So there's plenty of scrap in some of the outbuildings downstairs. And this is, you know, much more substantial than what was there. So if this is where the steel door screws to, at least there's more meat here. Yeah. Put a light on the top there. So Now there's a little bit more light here when you close the door. Oh, there she is.
Hi.
But then nobody wants to listen to me.
I brought you your namesake, Big Gap Filler.
Don't ask her. Don't ask how she knows.
That's what they call him, the BGF.
Yeah, thank you for showing up here because they're not really here to watch me talk about this door.
They want to watch you hang a door. They want to watch paint dry.
Come on in.
It's compelling content.
So the light is the big deal, right?
Yeah.
That's very helpful. I mean, you can tell already it's a little less cave-like.
Cave-like? Oh, well, that's because I haven't hung my clothes back.
Well, you're going to hang them under that.
Oh, okay.
This is where all the magic happens.
Yeah. Right here.
She's got the gap filler on the bed.
Yeah. Sure. Is that it?
Oh, my helper's cleaning. So we trimmed it out. It's got a nice rustic look to it. We got to do a little caulking around that, and Sarah's going to paint it, but it's nice. She's doing a great job cleaning up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to close this door from inside. I mean, it's airtight. There is no light coming through this anywhere. We got some spray foam in there. Got to cut some of that back. And I got to trim out the inside, but this door is done. Yeah, one day thing. I mean, not even a whole day, really. I took a long break at lunchtime because I didn't sleep last night. No light coming in down at the corners. No light coming down underneath the door. It's, you know, it's what we call perfect. So keep it in mind, this is the casita, right? It's deadbolt's perfect, no rubbing. Remember to unlock the deadbolt before you try to open the door, but it's very, it's air, look at this, it's airtight. It doesn't even want to, that's it, man. It's exactly what you want. You want to have to force it closed a little bit so that it squishes the weather stripping correctly. When I was taking this all apart, the dust was just falling out of everything as I was taking it apart. So that's not going to happen anymore. We got to get a little more caulk so I can seal a little bit of a gap on the side here. So it's all going to get sealed perfect. And this was just, you know, scrap wood we had here to kind of match the rustic nature of the rest of this. But, well, what do you think? Are you happy?
Well, I'll be happy when it's done.
Which is just the trim on the inside and some caulking.
Well, I got to paint the outside now.
It sounds like you're complaining a little.
Well, I'll be happy when it's done.
God, she is kind of complaining.
No, you did a great job. Look at that. I mean, there is nothing getting in there.
Damn straight.
Yeah.
Tighter than a what? What'd you say earlier?
Tighter than a you-know-what. That's my line.
We'll see you later. Get angry.
Yeah, that's because they're having some kind of plastering party and like bullshit, but we were just gonna go like this time of day. You know, we have some girlfriends from Vegas coming out and some people from LA, like a bunch of us are gonna roll out. Oh, caravan.
And we're just staying at our place too.
Well, no, he said they didn't know where they were gonna camp that night. He goes, well, he's not for sure.
Well, I mean, because I don't know if you saw that text, so Trina was like, oh, yeah. So they're gonna be at the house.
Okay, yeah, well, we'll have we got a bunch of people. We're gonna roll deep. We're gonna mob out to Mojave Center.
This is the Tatooine.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what I'm gonna do about a costume. I don't know.
You just wear this.
Well, I think you need to come as Moses because that Moses look is
Yeah,
so
man, for
good.
real. So your costume is already decided.
Desert, it's good enough. We're
I'm just gonna wear some space outfit. If they don't like it, they can suck a dick.
That's a time-honored tradition.
Stay flexible, stay elusive.
So what was with the heckling?
Oh yeah.
This opening band was like,
I almost forgot about this.
yeah, he was talking about like, oh,
Ooh, I'm
we're all
cold, man.
like,
Downright
Cosby.
chilly.
We're all gonna dress up like Bill Cosby. When we did it,
Like
yeah,
Bill
we did it
Cosby.
because of this. And
Yeah.
somebody got us back
Better
and was
watch
like,
this
"Then why
audio."
are you still wearing your sweater? So I was like, trying to literally just like unload.
And then you go back to regular world and it's like, I'm just supposed to sit here and go,
I'm a total
establishment
asshole.
That's the office we were sitting through. yeah, go for the pool. The pool's awesome. Like a pool day would be fun.
Yeah.
Or pool night is nice too. Yeah, pool night is real nice. Pool night in Mushroom?
Oh yeah.
Telescope in there.
That was really good eating. Oh my God. That was really good.
Timberjack, when you're all done chopping down the poplar and pine, hurry back, hurry back. Oh, we should cut through there. Timberjack, there's a black-haired gal whose lips are sweeter than wine. Hurry back, Timberjack. She's got the ring, she's got the gown, she owns an acre. It would break her little heart should you forsake her. So drop your crosscut saw and put your axe in the rack. Hurry back, Timberjack.
Woohoo! Encore, encore! Pretty cool pad to live in, man. I don't know how the wind will be on the audio, so I apologize. Yeah. Not exactly my crowd, but very interesting looking people. So I'm going to have some fun, and I'll shoot some clips, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Look at that.
It's so heavy though.
Yeah. Well, you know what it is. Like,
Yeah, but I would never wear a watch this size because it's thicker and wider than my actual.
Well, see, when you get older and your eyeballs are going, then you can see it.
Yeah, but it's not that. It's the fact that as a female, this...
Right. You're looking at it as a female. This is the problem.
I don't have thick fucking...
You know, like I've been working for a living.
Man hand.
And the thing is that my right arm is slightly larger than my left. So if I wear all this weight on my left, I figure it'll even things out. You heard?
I wasn't listening.
I know, I could tell.
Yeah, sorry. Is this ergonomic for a right-handed grip mic? It's exactly what I wanted. Perfect.
So these this shade thing going on here was put up by some guys months ago, and you know, they did an okay job. The span was a little long in my opinion, so to shorten the span and keep anything from wanting to rack, put the 45s in. Also put the rectangle plates in at the joints because there wasn't much holding them in place, actually nothing. And installed these rings, and Sarah bought some bands, and I showed them some workouts with this. You get a full body workout right here where it incorporates every muscle in your body, and it's actually fun. And I repaired these doors here, got them kind of sealed to keep the dust out. Of course, put a new door on the casita and put a screen door on this morning. The security door was okay, I suppose, but it was overkill. It was old. It was rusty. Would have taken a bit to refurbish it. And now when she's in the house, it doesn't feel like a prison when she's looking outside because those bars are a little... That's something you have to think about. The psychology behind having bars when you're looking out the window. It's not good for your head. And you can see there's some twisting going on here. It wasn't easy making this stuff work, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you this is high-end woodworking. It's not. But it looks great, and it does perform a structural function. And then in this crawl space here, actually I did stuff a bunch of rock in here, and I wedged it nice and tight. No critters are going to get in there. I put another line of rocks in front of that. And in the space between this little structure here and that structure, I put chicken wire up in the attic there so animals can't get up there. And then there's a panel on the back. I just put some kind of security bolts in to hold it in place. So I don't know, it might not seem like a lot, but putting the door in was a job. The door that was in there was in rough shape. The framing for that area was okay. I used 5-inch thick 5-inch bolts for that, and shimmed it properly. It's perfect. The exterior walls are not plumb. I might have gone over this already earlier in the video, but that's all working great now. Insulated, sealed, spray foam, caulking, the whole deal. Door swing's perfect, seal's perfect. You get in, you can't see any light coming around it. That's what you want. And yeah, so there's still a lot to do here, as you can imagine. And I don't know, I feel like we all got along great. So it's already come up in conversation that maybe I'll come out again soon, maybe in a month or two if they want me, depending on what my schedule's like. This is not a big deal for me to drive here. I think it's the 127 coming off the 15 that's closed. And I think I mentioned it earlier in the beginning of this video. I took the 15 to this road called SEMA Road. And it's a mining road. It's paved for about the first third, then it's off-road. It's a road. It's a dirt road. A couple sections of it are a little rough. It's nothing you can't handle if you have high clearance, decent tires. I don't think you need four-wheel drive. I didn't put in four-wheel drive. It takes a while to get here that way, but in my opinion, it's fun. You saw some of it in the beginning of the video. So I don't mind coming that way again, and I'll be leaving that way. Yeah, so this is a very cool place with very cool people. Every night we went out, every night, to great meals. I went to Casa Anita twice for dinner. Carlo and Jack are awesome human beings. I highly recommend you look them up, Casa Anita, and see if you can get a room there. Stay there. They feed you. They take you out. It is amazing. I can't say enough about how great that is. The barbecue joint here in town, fabulous. The steak joint we're going to next, fabulous. Again, every single night, whenever I was out, I met great human beings, had fun conversations. So much so I can't remember everybody's name. It was too much. It was a whirlwind of activity, and then all day just working. And we had some extreme, it was hot first couple of days, and it cooled off pretty drastically. And then we had some crazy wind and dust, and we had a party out in the desert, like a Tatooine Halloween party that you saw. It was wild. I had some great conversations there. Oh my God, there was some wild stuff that happened there. And it's been a good time. It's been a working vacation. It's not been a vacation. It's been a vacation from my normal life in LA. It's always good to get out of Los Angeles, as you can imagine. But it wasn't like I was just relaxing here. It was nonstop. I am wiped out. Like, I need a rest from this when I get back. And when I get back, I'm putting in a skylight right away for somebody and doing some roof work. I got to get back to the shop and get that butler's pantry buttoned up. So it's just nonstop work. And I got other people who need things from me as well. It's not that I'm dropping the ball. I'm just busy, as you can imagine. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for being here. There may be a few little snapshots or clips or a clip after this, maybe at dinner tonight. I just wanted to get this out of the way while I'm here, because I don't know if I'll pop up here in the morning. I may just pull away from the trailer and drive away. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye. Christ, that doesn't look like fun. I kind of feel like maybe I should shoot that, but I just want to do it and get it over with and get out of here. I'm pretty certain I'm on the wrong road, but hopefully I'll get out of here without breaking anything. This is real 4x4. I'm in 4x4. Definitely not the road we came in on, but this is the way the map took me until I undid it. There's been no turn off, so I'm just going to stay on it. Maybe I'll set this up. I hope this reads on camera, because this is going to go in a little gully, and it's not a good road, and it's pretty vertical right there. I'm going to have to put it in 4 low to clear this with no problems. keeping this in so you guys can see what this looks like to the human body. So I know it probably doesn't read on the screen. My first time getting out of the van to shoot these sort of clips, so I'm just leaving this in here. But this is kind of hardcore here, you know. Again, you know, I put it in 4 low, didn't have any problems. And hopefully I don't need any, look at this. Hopefully I won't find anything worse than this. Oh boy. I'm going over a pass right now, so hopefully it'll all tie in and I'll be able to get out of here. This is 100% not how I came in, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to turn the camera off here because this is getting a little sketchy, a little bit nuts. I cannot get through this. I'm going to have to back up carefully. Pretty treacherous, so if you don't see me again, I rolled off the side of the cliff and this is my last video. And I'm not kidding about that. I'm not going to worry, I'm just going to be careful. Yeah, there's nowhere to turn around over there either, so I got no choice, but you can see what's happening here. All right, I'm gonna have to go way back. I might have to go all the way down to Tecopa and try to get service and then come back out. So I've probably wasted, you know, 45 minutes to an hour, but it'll be worth doing that. All right, so I got past the cliff and I was able to back into a flat spot so I can turn this puppy around. I'm gonna go back as far as I can, and like I said, I might go all the way back to Tecopa and then come back. It might make the most sense. Alright, I backtracked. You know, it was funny, there's this point in the road where it starts to peak and maps told me to turn left here, and that's what took me on that crazy journey. So I just came back, and as I was coming back I was on the high ground and I looked down and I could see this road, which is clearly the road I took in with Sarah. So I'd have to go all the way to Tecopa to fix the problem, but that was crazy treacherous. It was a great adventure. It's the reason I built the Astro van the way I did. That was crazy. You got to see it. That is it for now. Holy cow. All right. Home free. I know I'm on the right road now. So maps took me in the wrong way. Gave me a wrong turn. Took me in a whole different area on like Western Talc Road or something. I never should have gotten off the road, but that maps distinctly told me to make a right-hand turn and told me to take a left, and you saw what it did. I could have been dead right now. All right, I'm done, man. If I ended this video a couple places already, this is officially the end. It's probably a long video. I hope you enjoyed it. This takes me down to the 15. It's probably gonna be another hour or so of driving here. But that's okay, at least now I know where I'm at. I'm not lost anymore, and the rest of this is not very treacherous. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be good to one another. Bye.